Okay, class, here's my example video for the market exploration activity. For this activity, I chose the private equity firm Regimen Equity Partners. I just have their website up here because this helps me hit all the required items that we need. So first, it's Regimen Equity Partners. It's based out of Vancouver, BC. They also have an office in Toronto. They're a little bit smaller than some of the private equity firms that you may come across, but I thought they were kind of neat. I've heard of them before, so I thought I'd do my video on them. So as you look through their main page, it gives a bunch of details about who they are and what they do. The gist of what they do is they try and target companies, probably medium-sized ish, and hold them for a very long period of time. So they are in the buyout category where they buy 100% or near 100% interests in their targets. They say their hold period is from 15 to 20 years, which is very long term in the context of private equity funds. And what they do is they use that time frame that they have to do long-term growth focused projects with their company to expand cash flow and essentially try to make these sort of smaller companies into multinational players by the end of, I guess, their 15 to 20 year time frame. As far as the team, we can go look at it. It's quite small. And again, this is a small company. So we've got our managing director. See that most of these people are accountants. Another managing director. Those are likely, these three gentlemen are likely the founders. This guy is an engineer, which can be helpful to have on your team depending on which industry you're targeting. Then they've got a VP for originations and business development. So this would be the person who's out looking for deals and targets out there in the world. Then they've got a VP. I think this is the individual who hangs out in Toronto, probably does a lot of the managing, it says here, Christian supports the firm's investment activities. So, probably also trying to find investments, driving processes, all that kind of stuff. Looking at the portfolio, this company, so it says out here they don't like resource extraction, real estate turnaround, blah, blah, blah. And they want EBITDA of over $2 million. So that's kind of their criteria there is EBITDA over 2 mil. So we've got KNC Silviculture. So I'll highlight this one. It's based in Oliver, BC. So just down south of where I am in Kelowna. And essentially what this company does is it grows the little seedlings that all the forestry companies buy to replant all the areas that have been clear cut and, do the tree planting activities. So that's what this company does. I assume that they've probably grown it a bunch since they bought it. And it says here, they work for companies in BC, Alberta, and the U.S. Pacific Northwest. So probably Washington State and Idaho and Oregon. So that's our portfolio company. Anything else that I think might be interesting? I think the most interesting thing about this firm is the duration of their hold period, where a lot of private equity funds are around that 5-year, maybe get up to 10. And these guys say they're in for a 15, 20 year, which is quite the long haul when you consider the marketplace. And that would, you'd have to be very careful with your investors there because the people putting up money into your funds or into your fund in this case for these guys have to be okay with giving up their cash and having it locked up for such a significant period of time. So that is Regimen Capital Partners.